Hi guys, and welcome back to Maths with Miss S. This is part 3 on Pythagoras Theorem, and today we're going to go through a few exam questions. Now, first of all, sometimes in exam questions you will see several triangles or different shapes, but as soon as they say solve something with the theorem of Pythagoras, highlight the thing that you are actually looking for and then highlight a right angled triangle that contains that side length. It will help a lot to not lose focus or get distracted by stuff that you won't even need. Once you have figured out which triangle you're in, figure out which of the side lengths is actually the hypotenuse, put that on the right hand side of your Pythagoras theorem, and put the other two side lengths with their square and the plus in between on the other side, and then start solving. In this case, we're looking for the value of the hypotenuse, so that's a quick one because we don't have to bring anything on the other side. We just need to figure out what the values of the squares are and then get the square root of it, and in the end don't forget to round correctly. In this case we're supposed to round to 1 decimal place, which means we check the second place if that one is greater or equal to 5. We round up, and that's why the 0 turns into a 1. In the second exercise there, again, highlight what you're looking for and then highlight a triangle where you have all the information of, and that is also a right angled triangle. Once you have that done, figure out which of the side lengths is the hypotenuse, meaning which is opposite of the right angle, and that's what's going to go on the right hand side of the formula, whereas h squared and 5 squared in this case go on the left hand side. Once we have all that filled in, all we have to do is move the 25 over now, so we subtract 25 on both sides of the equation, and we're left with h squared is equal to 39. To get rid of the square, we use the square root, and the square root of 39 is now transformed into a decimal, which we will now round to 1 decimal place again, because that's what the question asked from us. So put a box around the first decimal place and then check what the second decimal place looks like. If this is less than 5, we round down, which means that the number in the box remains exactly the same. In the last exercise, we're going to use the exact same steps again. So figure out what triangle you're in, figure out what the hypotenuse is, start filling in with the hypotenuse. So put your 5 down first, so 5 squared on the right hand side, and then your y squared and 3 squared on the left hand side. And again, figure out what the values of your squares are first. A lot of students tend to forget those squares along the way, so just calculate them straight away. Move over the 9 by subtracting it on both sides, and then last step, get the square root of whatever number you have there, and the square root of 16 is simply 4, so our answer for y would be 4 meters.